Hey guys, Mark Madden here with the Madden Team at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Commonwealth Real Estate. Bringing you one of our real talks from the reservations. Come to you today from the Ward Reservation in Andover, Massachusetts. Quite possibly the biggest reservation that I've been to, or at least that I've realized I've been to. Took quite a walk to get to where I am right now, but there's a lot of people that's walking around leisurely. I probably took the long way. But gorgeous reservation, tons of trails, beautiful scenic outlooks, but definitely something worthwhile checking out if you're in the area, and even if you're not, get out and see it, explore. But I want to talk today about our fifth and final core value at the Madden Team, and it's kind of funny. My father and I went back and forth on core values because we really wanted to make sure that they were right. And also my father one day said, I think something about keeping perspective should be in there. And I couldn't agree more. I think so. Our fifth core value is to keep perspective. And I think this is a good one for anybody. There's ups and downs, peaks and valleys in everybody's life and everybody's day. But we have to kind of maintain a focus of why we're doing what we're doing and keep perspective of, how our life is and, realize how fortunate we are. Really in the grand scheme of things. I think it's kind of funny, like in our business we've had many peaks and many valleys. Many times we've had the long talk of making sure that we're doing the right thing, and every time it came back to keeping perspective. Why are we doing what we're doing? Is to give us the opportunity to help others, whether it's through real estate or through our Soul for Hope pledge. That is keeping us with a laser focus on the end goal and the end result, which is helping to keep perspective when we're having those lean months or tough months from a business perspective, to say, keep going, keep battling, keep doing what you're doing, because business and entrepreneurship, however you want to look at it, is hard. It's hard work. It takes a lot of time and effort. But if you want to do it the way you want to do it, you have to keep perspective and realize that it's never going to go the way you think it's supposed to go. But you have to keep on battling. And I think also another thing about keeping perspective is to make sure that we're always acknowledging our accomplishments, and not just always looking to always get better. I think you don't want to over celebrate your accomplishments, but you have to stop and say, hey, I did something good. Now I need to push it a step further and take it to the next level. That's what we're trying to do, especially with our Soul for Hope pledge. We're really thinking, hey, things have been going well, but how do we take this Soul for Hope pledge from here to here in order to make the biggest impact that we can make? It's like doing this, coming out here, let me sit back, relax, coming out here, walking these trails to get to a view like this, in order to bring awareness to the Trustees of Reservations. That's my way of keeping perspective and saying, hey, I have an opportunity, whether it's to touch one person or have one person go out here and check out this reservation, one person to join the Trustees of Reservations, but my perspective is I'm going to do my incremental things in order to help others. And in this case, being out here at this property, it's to try and help the Trustees of Reservations, which is one of our core nonprofits that we're focusing on and helping out through our mission. What are your thoughts on keeping perspective? How do you keep your perspective in your daily life when things get going hard, things get tough? How do you keep perspective to keep fighting forward? I think that's how we're all going to strive for greatness in the coming years, is when we can take our own initiative to have the perspective to better ourselves so that we can better our communities and environment around us. That's my view on keeping perspective, and looking forward to hearing a little bit about yours. Make sure you comment, share, like, to let me know what you think keeping perspective is all about. This was one of our Real Talks from Reservations, as I said, from Ward Reservation in Andover, Mass. Check it out, but more importantly, check back next week to see where I go to visit.